Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum salam, sir. Good evening. Good evening to all.
Good evening. Yeah, welcome all of you in this PMP introduction. First of all, my introduction. My name is Abu Bakr Hassan. I have done bachelor's in computer science, master's in information technology. I am PMP certified, RMP certified. PMP is project management professional, for which we are here to give you introduction. On this certification. RMP is a specialization which is usually done after someone has already certified in PMP. So that is one field, specialization field available. You can consider that also in future after doing your PMP. Then there is one certification, ACP, Agile Certified Practitioner, which is for the people who are working in IT or software development field. For them, ACP is one nice option available. Plus Lean Six Sigma, Green Belt and Black Belt certified. These are related to quality certifications or business processes improvement or perfection levels. Currently, I'm working as a consultant with Deloitte Saudi Arabia with more than overall 25 years of experience in project management mostly. I have already conducted more than 200 PMP or project management workshops, including Primavera also, RMP also, Agile also, and my one very nice course, inshallah, starting next week if someone is interested in that, AI for project managers and engineers. So I conduct trainings related to project management. I have already trained more than 14,000 engineers and managers just like you. This is my information, contact information. This is going to be the schedule of the full course, inshallah, which is starting from 18th of July. It will be Friday, Saturday, and Sunday sessions only. Friday 5 p.m. to 10 p.m. KSA time, Saturday same 5 p.m. to 10 p.m. KSA time, and Sunday it will be 7 p.m. to 10 p.m. So total 9 days. And one more introductory session that will be a repeat exercise, repeat presentation, same what you will attend today, just in case you want to refer some of your friends to make a group also, so they can also attend the next one, which is scheduled on inshallah 5th of July. Some of my sessions, photographs, group photos. Up before COVID, I was conducting offline classes in Saudi Arabia. I had an institute, physical institute in Riyadh, and in other cities in Jeddah, in Khobar, Jubail, Yambo, Abba, Makkah, Medina. I used to conduct trainings in different hotels. So now after COVID, I'm conducting only on Zoom. So these are few sessions. This one was in September 2024. This was in December 2023, May 24. This was in Riyadh, my physical session on site. This is KFUPM, King Fahd University of Petroleum and Mineral Sciences, Tehran. This is STC Riyadh, Mursala. This is National Petroleum Yambo. This is KFCA, King Fahd Causeway Authority, the bridge between Khobar and Bahrain. So now coming to the basics of PMP or prerequisites of PMP. So in this slide, I am showing you who can or how you can become PMP or who can apply for PMP. So there are two prerequisites. Number one, experience requirement. Number two, training requirement. So if you have a 4 years degree or 4 years education, graduation, plus you have 3 years of projects related experience. It's not necessary that your title shall be a project manager, it could be anything. So, any experience of more than 3 years related to the projects, not to the operations, you are qualified to apply for the exam if you attend training also. So the same training that I just mentioned, it is starting from 18th of July. If you attend that, or if you attend from any other institute, they will give you a training certificate. We will also give you a training certificate. So that training certificate is basically the fulfillment of this requirement. So number one requirement, experience. If you have 4 years degree, you need 3 years or more. If you have diploma or anything, let's say metric, FSC, 10th grade, whatever, if you do not have, or even 3 years degree, you have 15-year education, still you can apply, but your requirement of experience becomes 5 years instead of 3 years. Any question or confusion from anyone on this first requirement, which is experience? Please do not hesitate. Feel free to ask any question on that. आप उर्दू में भी पूछ सकते हैं, अगर उर्दू हिंदी में भी अगर किसी का कोई क्वेश्चन है, यू कैन आस्क. लोग हैं भी, यस. ज्वाइन करके चले गए बस. आर यू
Hello,
देयर
sir.
गाइस?
Sir, yeah, I have a
या.
question, sir.
यस, प्लीज गो अहेड.
Earlier also, I attended the class in which is you conducted in Jubail, 2017.
हाँ,
Uh,
नाइस नाइस. या.
yeah, sir. Now, before you said that there will be a pickup. There is a random pickup for the evaluation. Still, the process in the PMA, sir,
Yeah,
or
that is
this
same.
is captured.
That is same. I will explain that in coming slides. Yes, it is still there.
Okay, fine, fine, sir.
Yeah. Any other
Uh,
question from anyone?
s-
Yes, please.
Sir, Mudassir, sir, just I have one question
Yes, please.
regarding this sir, exam. You mentioned, sir, there 230 minutes exam, 180 questions.
Yeah.
These questions are all multiples, right?
All multiple choice questions, but I will come to that. First, I am expecting only questions on this point, right? So I'm coming one by
Okay,
one. So
okay, sir. Thank you.
yeah, welcome. Any question, confusion on the experience related, please feel free to ask. Even if someone has 30 years of experience, right? 20 years of experience, 15 years of experience. Remember one point, that if when you are filling your application, and you please note down this website address also, www.pmi.org, and I will share this PDF and recording also, right? So anyone who needs the recording of this session or who needs the PDF of this presentation slides, you can just send me a message tomorrow on this WhatsApp. Okay. So you can just send me a message. I will share with you the recording also, and I will share with you the PDF also. So you do not need to write everything, but I will share with you. So just make sure you understand. So in future, whenever you need to apply for the exam, you need to go to this website, www.pmi.org. PMI is Project Management Institute, right? Which is the governing body of this certification. Only single body in the whole world which is in giving you this title of PMP. There is no other second body like ISO, Green Belt. So there are multiple bodies who are giving the title of this certificate, those certifications. But PMP in the whole world, only one body is there, which is PMI. So whoever has to apply for the exam, he has to go to this website, enter the education detail, number one, number two, experience detail, number three, training details, that's it, and submit your application. So in future, when you are submitting your application and you mention you have done graduation from this university from this year to this year, and you worked in these companies. So remember, even if you have 30 years of experience, you do not need to enter all 100% 30 years of experience. You just need to enter only the required, minimum required, 3 years. Or if you have diploma, then 5 years of your choice. But there is one constraint here, one condition here, that only within last 8 years. So what does that mean? So let's say you started working, person A, right? Person A, he has 30 years of experience. That means he started working in 1995. So if he enters his experience, I'm explaining this point, last 8 years. So if he enters his experience that I worked in company one from 2003 till 2005, so that makes 2 years, it will not be accepted. Reason? It does not come in the last 8 years. Last 8 years means the date on which you are submitting your application. Within last 8 years from that date, the experience should be selected. So if you enter 2003 to 2005, not accepted. 2017 to 2019, what do you think? Accepted or yeah, not? Yes, it is accepted because it comes in the latest 8 years. So within latest 8 years from 2017 up till 2025, any 3 years of your choice. It could be one company, it could be multiple companies, it could be one project, it could be multiple projects, it could be continuous, it could be with gaps also. So any 3 years of your choice within last 8 years, this is what you have to mention in your application. Any question or confusion from anyone, please?
Sir, just
Question.
one question. Only, sir, need to mention or need to submit the experience certificate from the company?
In the first step, only data entry means no documents to be uploaded. When we say documents, documents means experience letters, degree, transcript, training certificate in the first step. After you submit your application, the second step is audit. And audit is not done for all. Audit is done for randomly 10%. If your application comes in these 10%, then you have to share the certificates also. I will further explain, I have a slide on that. But right now, just in the beginning, you do not have to upload any document, any scanned degree, transcript, certificate, nothing in the beginning. But in case after submission, your application comes in the audit process, which is 10%, then you have to provide the soft copies of your documents, right? Any other question, please?
सर फॉर 4 इयर्स डिग्री मेरी 2 ईयर बीएससी है और 2 ईयर एमएससी है।
ठीक है,
तो
आपके
दोनों
आपके
साथ लगा
टोटल मिला के 16 साल होगी ना?
तो दोनों साथ लगाना जरूरी है,
आप
मतलब दोनों मेंशन
मेंशन
करने से।
मेंशन ही मास्टर्स करें।
ओके ओके ओके,
ठीक।
थैंक यू।
You're welcome. Any other question from anyone? Okay, so this is the experience requirement. Second is the training requirement. As I mentioned, after you attend our course that I just showed to you, these are the dates from 18th of July till 3rd of August, inshallah. After that, next day, inshallah, 4th of August, you will get your certificates. So those certificates will be a fulfillment of this second requirement. Regardless, once again, regardless, you attend from us, you attend from any other institute. Yes, training quality, there is a big difference. But for the sake of acceptance by PMI for the exam, it is same. Right? So we will provide you the certificates which will fulfill this second requirement. Any question on the experience on, or training requirement from anyone?
Uh, just one question was,
आई थिंक मुदस्सर
I have
आपका इंटरनेट शायद सही नहीं है, तो आप सेकंड टेक्स्ट में विंडो वो उसकी चैट में टाइप कर दें, मैं पढ़ के आपको
2
जवाब दे
years
दूंगा.
program, so I have the diploma for mechanical.
जी आपकी आवाज़ एकदम थोड़ी अब तेज़ हो गई है, दोबारा पूछिए शायद ठीक होगी. और जी मुदस्सर. ओके, एनीवन एल्स? मुदस्सर आप ऐसा करें, चैट में टाइप कर दें, मैं आपका वहां से क्वेश्चन पढ़ के मैं आपका रिप्लाई कर देता हूँ. ठीक है, आपकी मेरा
Okay,
ख्याल
sir.
है
Okay, thank
इंटरनेट
you.
का इशू है.
Okay,
एनी
thank
अदर,
you, sir.
एनीवन एल्स प्लीज? Okay, so once you,
Sir,
yes,
sir,
yes, please go ahead. Arun.
the experience, what you are concerned, last experience, you said that it is acceptable means. Regarding the project wise or only the company wise, or how it could
No, no,
be
you
mentioned?
have to mention project,
Ah,
right? So you
yeah.
may mention one project, and of course it will be in one company. You may mention two projects, three projects, five projects in different
Ah,
companies. But
hmm,
the
hmm, hmm,
total duration of all the projects should be minimum 36 months,
hmm, hmm,
right? Maybe 6 months you worked in one company on one project, then you
hmm,
went to another company and you worked for 15 months on a project. So
hmm,
just
hmm,
like that, maybe you worked in different companies, or maybe you
hmm,
worked in same company and worked on five different projects. So you have
hmm.
to mention five projects separately, even if they were in the same company.
Okay, okay, okay. Clear.
Ah, anyone else, please? Any other question from anyone? Okay, so once you have the experience requirement, you have the training requirement fulfilled, you can apply for the exam. And after you apply, you may come in the audit. I will explain that and what is the fee pricing for the exam, first attempt, second attempt. I will explain to you later in next few minutes, inshallah. So assuming everything is done, then you can apply for the exam and your application is approved. You can book your exam. You can select the date of your exam yourself, means it will not be imposed on you. You can say, I want to give exam on this Monday or this Tuesday. It's not like this that after every 3 months there will be one chance either you give the exam or you miss the exam. No. Exams are available every business day, just like airline flight booking. You say on this date, on this time, it suits me, so let's book it. So, depending upon the availability of the slots, multiple people can give exam at the same time. You can choose your date, and it is almost 4 hours, 230 minutes exam, 180 questions, multiple choice questions mostly, or objective type, no subjective questions. Means they will never tell you to write details about anything. Any question or confusion from anyone? Okay, so now I was telling you that once you submit the application, you may come in the audit. So 10% of the applications can be selected for the audit. For those who do not come in the audit, they can see, you submit your application. After that, either you will be in 10% or you will be in the 90%. 10% means audit, 90% means no audit. If you are not in the audit, they will do the manual review of your application. If you are in the audit, you have to submit or upload your documents, experience letters, training certificate, degree, right? All these things you have to submit. After that, there will be a manual review. Then you pay the exam fee. Then you schedule your exam or book your exam. So remaining everything is same, only one thing is different, which is audit. So this is how you go through this process. Any question or confusion from anyone? In case you submit your application, same day you will be notified that are you in 10% or 90%. Or if you are in 10%, you will receive an email that we have selected you for the audit, so please submit these documents. If you are not in audit, you will not receive anything. You will not receive any email. After 5 business days, if your application is fine enough, they will say, okay, we have approved your application, please pay your exam fee. But if you are in audit, same day you will receive this email. Any question from anyone? So if your application comes in the audit, you have to submit 4 items. Number 1, education certificate, degree or transcript. Number 2, experience letters of those companies, one or more than one, for which you have selected or presented or mentioned your projects in completing 36 months requirement. Email contact of your supervisors and they will contact those supervisors to verify that if Mr. This has written this in this application that I did this on this project. Do you accept that? Remember, PMI will not investigate. So if you write, let's say, Mr. A is my supervisor. So in case your application comes in the audit process, they will contact Mr. A. They will not check that in reality Mr. A was your boss or not. So make sure you give references of those people who are in good relationship with you. And fourth thing is the training certificate. So this is the audit process. Any question or confusion from anyone? Mudassar, they will give you 90 days. 90 days are more than enough to arrange everything. But if you provide things before 90 days, let's say you arrange and provide or submit or upload and everything in 10 days, they will immediately process it. They will again take 1 week. But maximum 90 days they will give to you.
Okay, thank you, sir.
You're welcome. Any other question from anyone? Now the exam format, it's a computer-based exam. You can give at an authorized center or you can give from home also. But don't be happy on that. It's never a good experience, right? So I suggest book your exams on an exam center. Unless and until you do not have any exam center in your city around near your cities also. Every major city will have a nice center available. Jeddah, Riyadh, Dammam, Lahore, Delhi, every major city may have even more than one centers available to take the exam. But in order to book your exam, you do not need to visit the center yourself. On the same website, www.pmi.org, once your application is approved, you can check the dates availability in this city, whatever suits you, you can book that. And on the day of the exam, you need to physically visit the exam center. Any question on that?
The exam will be prometric.
No, Pearson. Earlier it was Prometric, but now it is Pearson VUE.
Okay.
It's 180 questions. Most of the questions are multiple choice questions or some fill in the blanks, or even fill in the blanks will be multiple choice. Map definitions, drag and drop on multiple options on each other. Total time is 230 minutes. On average, you have 76 seconds to answer each question, but it's your choice how much time you want to spend on each question. If you want, you answer a question in 10 seconds and click on next. Next question will come. If you want, you spend 3 minutes on a question, keep waiting, keep thinking. So the next question will come only when you click on the next button. There is no negative marking. Out of 180 questions, 5 questions have zero weightage. Zero weightage means they do not contribute in your final score. But there is no indication that which 5. So they are mixed, hidden within the remaining questions. So you will have to respect all the questions equally without knowing that 5 questions have actually zero weightage. Roughly 60 to 75% passing marks. There is no clear number shared by PMI that what is the passing score. And even when they give you the result is given immediately. After you finish the exam, within few seconds, you will get the result. The result also is not in form of numbers. They are, the result is only in form of ranking, or we call it as qualitative assessment. What does that mean? Once you finish the exam, the result will be displayed on screen of the same computer on which you are giving the exam as pass or fail. So this is one result, right? Second, once you come outside and you inform the lab attendant that I have given the exam, the lab attendant will give you a printout. On that printout, it will be written your overall result as pass or fail, number one. Number two, little more detail that there are 3 domains: people, process, and business. So they tell you that were you on target, 3 values, or above target, or below target in each of these separately. So this is the result that they share with you, and the people who pass they will get the certificate also, and on the certificate nothing is mentioned about your performance in the exam. So the certificate looks say identical for everyone other than the name and date, etc. Any question or confusion from anyone? This is how the exam software looks like. It has 2 main screens. We can say this is screen number 1 and this is screen number 2. So all 180 questions will come in front of you in screen number 1. one by one question at a time. So question statement plus options. So this will be in front of you, one question at a time. Then you have a next button. When you click on next question will come. If you click on previous, it will go back to the previous. So you can go forward or you can go backwards. And the questions remain editable. So even if you have answered a question and you go to next screen, next question, after 5 questions, then you remember something and go back to the question that you did 5 questions ago. So you can come back. You can change the answer. Right? If you feel some calculation is required, calculator application is available. You click on this button, calculator will open. If you want to see how much remaining time, the continuously clock is coming here. Remaining time is coming here. If you feel you have answered a question, but you're not confident about the answer, or maybe you want to think again later on, if time allows, you can flag questions for review. And if you click on the review screen, the review screen will lead you to this screen, screen number 2. In screen number 2, all the questions numbers will be shown without any statements or answers. Only the dashboard. So just by looking at the dashboard, you can tell that question number 7 you have not answered. So you can directly click on question number 7. Question number 7 will open in front of you. Or question number 14, you have answered, but you have flagged it. So click on question number 14, it will open. Any question or confusion from anyone?
Sir, can you hear me, sir?
Yes. Yes, please.
Sir, I have one question. Sir, suppose one question have four multiple answer, na four. So I am feeling one answer is specific and one is general. So in out of four, I can select two
Specific.
or
No. If there is an option to select more or requirement is to select more, they will mention it. Otherwise, you have to select the best answer. Engineers, yeah.
clear.
Your
Yes, sir.
question, yeah. You have you given Aramco exam of CBT?
Yes, sir.
Then you have to tell us, na? You should not ask us that is it like CBT exam like
Yes, sir.
Aramco or not? Huh?
You
They
mentioned
can.
the matter, so this is, I said this same like Aramco CPT exam. Yeah, this is the difference.
Okay, fine. I thought you are asking me. Okay, fine. So
No,
yes, that is also same CBT, right?
okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
You're welcome. Welcome. Okay, any other question from anyone? Okay, one more thing here. Remember that as you know that there are total 180 questions, right? So there will be 3 sets, 60 questions, then 60, then 60 questions. So once you reach to question number 60 first time, there will be a break of 10 minutes. Once you come back from the break, now you cannot open the 60 questions which have passed already. Then there will be question number 61 to question number 120. So once you reach to question number 120, again there will be a break. It's up to you. If you want to go outside, fine, 10 minutes. You are allowed to take 10 minutes break. If you do not want, start set number 3. So once you start the third set, you cannot open set number 1 of 60 questions and set number 2 of 60 questions. So this is how it works. Any question or confusion from anyone, please? The fee of the exam. Right? So fee of the exam, standard fee. This is the, I'm telling you the standard fee here. What do I mean by that? I will just explain in few minutes. So the standard fee is, if you are a member of PMI, then the exam fee for first attempt, for one attempt, it is 405 US dollars. And you can become a member by paying $139. So that becomes roughly how much? 544. Yeah, $544 for one attempt. If you are not a member, it will be $655. So it is always recommended take membership and then give the exam. In case you do not pass in first attempt, which inshallah you should pass in first attempt, the second attempt is $275 if you are a member, which you have paid already. And if you're not a member, $375. Third attempt also same. Within 1 year, with one application, you can give maximum 3 attempts. And the result is given immediately. Any question or confusion from anyone? Now, as I told you that this is a standard fee. Sometimes, some countries, PMI give discounts. Like for last few years, Pakistanis were getting discounts. I'm not sure if it is still applicable or not. You may try. Maybe it is still available. But from 2021, because there was a big flood in Pakistan in 2021, so there was a like $150 discount to Pakistani. Recently, they started giving discounts to Lebanon also, Yemen also. So generally, the troubled countries who are facing some difficulty, they are giving discounts to those countries. So sometimes there are discounts available. And remember, one more thing, especially the people from Pakistan and some those countries which do not have VAT or GST applicable. So remember, let's say if you're a Pakistani and you are giving exam or booking your exam from Saudi Arabia and giving your shipping and billing address of Saudi Arabia, you will have to pay this $545 plus 15% VAT also. But if you are giving your home address of Pakistan, shipping and billing address of Pakistan, you will save this 15%. A very good tip for all of you. Even if you are from some country which do not have VAT or GST, this is not for Indians because if you give Indian address, I think there is 16% GST on that. So you will be actually paying more, right? So if you give address of your Pakistan home address, you will have this VAT saved. Even then, you can give exam in Saudi Arabia. So you do not have to worry that you may have to give the exam in Pakistan also. No, you just give your home address of Pakistan and book your exam, pay your exam fee, and book your exam in Saudi Arabia. This is fine. Any question or confusion on that?
Is
Yes,
there
there
any
is
student
a
discount?
yeah, there is a student discount also. I think there is a good student discount also on membership. I'm not sure on the exam. I think not on the exam, but on the membership, I think there will be like $50-$60 saving if you have any student evidence that I'm enrolled in this university or in this university. There could be a good discount on that also. And how to become a member? There's no prerequisite of membership. Anyone can become. Even you can pay $139 tonight, and you can become a member. But remember, the membership is for 1 year, right? So it's not necessary for you to continue every year if you pass the exam. For first year, it's fine. You take it and then discontinue it. So it's better that if you take it now and give exam after 6 months. So better than that is whenever you are planning to give the exam, at that time, take the membership. Right? So membership is for 12 months. Any question or confusion from anyone? So membership is $139, which is waived from the examination fee. You get what are the other benefits? You get access to PMI libraries, and you can download their standards, their publications, and one thing,
Is
uh,
the membership validity? Huh?
1 year membership is for 1 year.
From the date of addressing.
From the date of paying the membership fee.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, as I
Um,
mentioned, I'm conducting a course next week, inshallah, starting. Anyone interested, you can contact me. I will share the course contents with you on this WhatsApp number, AI for project managers and engineers. Now, PMI also offers one tool which is called as PMI Infinity. This is also AI tool for the project managers. For the members, it is free. So if you take the membership, so this PMI Infinity tool becomes free for you for 1 year. Right? So this is another added benefit. Plus, it is good for networking also. You have sessions, networking sessions, breakfast, some seminars in your cities. So this is the benefit. Arun Prasad, you can contact me on WhatsApp. I will share the details with you, and then you can complete the registration for that AI course. Plus, you can conduct PMI conducted salary surveys also, that how much is the advantage of doing PMP, how much financial benefit difference it makes, PMP certified versus not PMP certified person. So this is a survey available. So this is the benefit of PMI membership. One more thing, PMP is for 3 years. PMP is not for life. It is for 3 years, but the good thing is it can be renewed after every 3 years without exam. How? Just like in order to apply for the exam, you need 35 PDUs, 35 hours of training. If you remember, I showed you this slide here, this one, that you need 35 hours training to apply for the exam. After you pass, in the next 3 years, you need another 60 hours. If you collect 60 hours, maybe all in the last year, all in the first year, or 20 20 20, or 10, 0 10 50, whatever distribution, there is no constraint that it must be this much in this year, this much in this. Any time in 3 years, if you collect, if you attend different trainings related to project management, and the total becomes 60, you are entitled to extend your PMP certification for another 3 years without exam. In case in 3 years you do not have 60 PDUs, you have 59 PDUs, you have 0 PDUs, your certification will be suspended for the 4th year. So 4th year will be a warning period for you. In the 4th year, if you collect the missing PDUs, by attending any trainings, like I offer many trainings, Primavera, RMP, Microsoft Project, ACP, AI for Project Managers. So if you attend any trainings and the total becomes 60, which is sometimes just by attending two of my trainings, RMP, I give 40 PDUs, and Primavera, I give 20 PDUs. So just by attending two trainings, it becomes 60. It's not that difficult. So if you collect the 60 PDUs in 3 years or 4th year, your certification will be renewed for another 3 years. But in case 4th year, the warning year is also passed, still you do not have 60 PDUs, then your certification will be discontinued or cancelled. Now, whenever you need it in life again, you will have to appear in the exam again. But if you continue it every 3 years, you can continue it forever. I gave my exam in 2005. So almost 21 years I'm continuing it without exam. Any question or confusion from anyone, please?
These
Sir,
video units, they must be from the project management or from quality courses, any courses or
Even
health
quality,
safety.
even let's say green belt also, Six Sigma or ISO also, any managerial related which somehow can be related to project management. Even quality is related to project management. So
And
yes,
about
it is
health,
acceptable.
health safety, environment, sustainability, like this.
These are also related to project management because in your projects you have these things, health requirements, health and safety requirements. These are there. So yes, it can
Okay.
be also accepted.
Okay.
Any other question from anyone?
sir, I have one question. Sir, so for this one, 60 PDUs, suppose we take training from you. So for this one, any other payment like for PMI, they will take some payments from
Yes,
our side.
yes, yeah. After 3 years, if you are a member, they will charge you, I think, $60. If you are not a member, they will charge you maybe something like $150, and they will extend it for another 3 years. Assuming you are a PMP certified person, already 3 years passed. So this is a very small amount. $150 even is like 550 reals. The 550 reals after 3 years should not be a big problem for you, inshallah, if you are BMP certified, right? So this is
Thank
the
you.
fee. You're welcome. Any other question, please? Okay, just to quickly show you the style of the question that can come in the exam. And by using that, by discussing that, we will try to learn some concepts also. So, for example, first question, sample question. Which of the following is not true of obtaining project plan approval? So go through these four options and suggest me what do you think what is the right answer? Yes, please, anyone? What do you think what is the right answer?
I think C is not correct.
C is not correct.
Yes.
So let's try to understand. Until you obtain plan approval means before that, the plan is called as a draft. After that, the plan is called as a baseline plan, approved plan. So if we are working on the draft plan and we want to make any changes, we can make it directly without raising change request, without passing it through the change control. But if the project is approved, plan is approved, baseline, then we can make changes only after passing it through the change control. So this A is true option. Question is asking about not true. So A cannot be an answer. B, change control make sure that only approved changes can make it into the approved plan. Yes, looks like true. Cannot be an answer. Only one person needs to approve the project management plan, and that is the project manager. No, this is false. Can be a right answer. It is important for the entire team to buy into. Buy into means participation, involvement, consent, agreement, ownership. The project management plan for it to be successful. If the team is involved in making the plan, the chances are higher that the project will be successful. Versus if you impose a plan on the team. So yes, this is also true. So C is the right answer. Next question, very interesting, very important concept. We have to construct a wall in 10 days and 1000 real is the budget. At the end of fourth day, we have completed 20% and we have spent 300 reals. Assuming linear planning, linear means equally distributed, uniformly distributed. Every day we will do 10% of the work. Every day we will spend 100 reals. What can we report about the project as of now? Please read it and suggest me that what do you think what should be the right answer? In 4 days, we have completed 20%. In 4 days, we should have completed 40%. So it is behind schedule. So at least we can say A cannot be an answer and C cannot be an answer. Now, in 20% work which has been completed, we have spent 30% of the budget or 40% of the time has passed, we have spent 30% of the budget. If we do this comparison, it looks like a good situation or bad situation? Bad situation. If we take the second comparison, it looks like a good situation. So what do you think? Is it actually a good situation or a bad situation? Cost wise, spending wise.
Bad situation in that case.
Yes, you are right. This is a bad situation. So remember, whenever we have to check the cost-wise performance, we must compare spending against accomplishment. So on 20% of the work, we have spent 30% of the budget. So it's a bad situation. It is behind schedule and overspending. So D is the right answer. One more question. Another very important concept. You are a project manager for a railroad construction project. Your sponsor has asked you for a forecast. Now, forecast, when we say cost related plan versus cost related forecast. Can anyone tell me what is the difference between these two terms or numbers? Cost related plan and cost related forecast.
So this estimated, like this forecast estimated, or this plan, you can consider near to actual, right?
Okay, anyone else? Anyone else? Can you tell me in this example that how much amount is the cost related plan and how much is the forecast? Or first tell me how much is the cost related plan here in this example.
1000 total budget.
1000 is the cost related plan. And how much is the cost related forecast in the same example?
Number of days.
कॉस्ट रिलेटेड क्या हो गया यार? नंबर ऑफ डेज कहाँ से आ गए? कॉस्ट. यस प्लीज. हाउ मच इज द कॉस्ट रिलेटेड फोरकास्ट हियर?
Yeah, the 300 SAR.
एनीवन एल्स? फोरकास्ट इज फॉर फ्यूचर और पास्ट?
Forecast for future plan.
उसामा, forecast is for future or past?
Future.
Then this 300 is
Uh,
for future or past?
no. It is already spent. Yani remaining will be that one.
Tell me your correct number then. Yes, please. Anyone else? How much is the cost related forecast?
700.
700. Okay, one answer, possible answer 700. Anyone else? Come on, guys, give me a better answer. If we have spent 300 on 20%, this is basic mathematics. तो क्लास 4 का बच्चा भी कर लेगा यार, क्या हो गया? 20%, we have spent 300. How much will we spend on 100%? आप तो बता दो यार.
सर ये आई थिंक 300 मल्टीप्लाई इसको हम 4 से करेंगे.
4
3
से करेंगे?
1200. हाँ 1200 लाइक 1400 लाइक, क्योंकि ये सर ओवर बजट बनेगा ये, क्योंकि हम 20% पे 300 हम उसमें जो है ना हमारा यानी कि स्पेंड हो गया है, तो उसमें हमें ये ओवर बजट होगा लाइक 1400 तक जाएगा ये.
20% पे अगर 300 लग रहा है तो 100% पे कितना लगेगा? 5 से मल्टीप्लाई कर रहे
1000,
हैं ना?
1000, 1000.
I think I need to conduct another training for arithmetics, not even mathematics, arithmetic. 500 into 3, 5 into 300, 1500. If we continue spending in this bad way, this project will cost us 1500 instead of 1000. This is the cost related forecast. So difference between cost related forecast and cost related plan is this 1000 and 1500. 1500 is telling you that if we continue this good or bad performance till the end of the project, it looks like this project will cost us this much amount. 1500 ये clear हो गया सबको कि कैसे आया? कोई confusion? Important concept है. Is it clear for everyone? कोई हाँ ना कर दियो यार.
क्लियर सर, क्लियर.
Yes, sir.
चलो.
Clear.
Okay. So now in this example, the question is about cost related forecast. The project has a total budget of 80,000 and CPI of 0.95. So CPI also very important, although we are supposed to discuss these things in too much detail later on in the course, inshallah. 0.95 cost performance index. If cost performance index is 1, that means we are spending as per budget. If it is less than 1, means we are overspending. So we are slightly overspending. 95% efficiency is there right now in our spending. So the total project has spent 25,000 so far. How much remaining more money we expect we need? So it is Of course, less than 80,000, A is the right answer here in this example. So one last example. Sometimes, although in the recent few years, exam is not asking questions related to calculations, right? But even as we are doing this course, not only to pass the exam, but to actually learn project management as well. So, but project management wise, this concept is very important. So if we have 9 activities, their durations are given here, their predecessors are given. Predecessor means what needs to be done before we can start this activity. So if we have this relationship, we apply, we will do this exercise in detail later on, inshallah, CPM, critical path method. We make a network diagram, we find all the paths in this diagram, and then whatever is the longest path is called as critical path, and the duration of the critical path will be the project duration. So this project will be done in 26 days. Any question or confusion? So I just showed you some sample questions before I go to the concepts, theoretical concepts. What are the benefits of doing PMP? So generally, it is the studies are that PMP certified people globally get 16% higher salary as compared to same title with same experience, non-PMP certified. Sometimes it is mandatory, or sometimes helpful in promotions in the same company, or much higher chances of getting shortlisted when you are applying for the jobs. You become familiar with the project management terminology. You can use it confidently everywhere in the meetings, in the interviews. You start planning and managing the aspects of the projects earlier, which you were not aware of, or you're not giving importance to. It is good for networking and connections. It is good for knowing effective solutions to your typical project problems. So these are few benefits of doing PMP certification. Now I will tell you what are the contents of this course. Right? And I expect, inshallah, in next 45 minutes, inshallah, we will be done. So we can go without taking a break. So these are the 11 main topics in this course, or the exam will ask you questions on these 11 topics. Out of these 11, 10 topics are called as knowledge areas. So PMP has 10 knowledge areas: scope management, schedule management, cost management, quality management, resource management, communication management, risk management, procurement management, stakeholder management, and integration management. So the PMP is divided in 10 parts, or 10 chapters, you can say, right? These 10 parts are called as knowledge areas. Right now, today, I will just give you a few minutes introduction on each of these, but later on, inshallah, we may spend 2 hours, 3 hours, 1 hour, depending upon the size of the chapter. So according to that, we will cover all these chapters. And Agile is mostly used in IT or software development, and it is called as adaptive methodologies. There are two methodologies: predictive, which is also called as waterfall. So most of you, or maybe all of you, are working right now in waterfall methodology. You are making a building, you are making a bridge, you are making a new refinery, right? So most of you, or maybe all of you, are working on predictive methodologies. You know the scope, you try to understand the scope, you try to analyze the scope, you try to understand the scope. After that, you estimate the time and cost, you get approvals on the plans, and you start working. This is called as predictive or waterfall methodology. Adaptive methodology or agile methodology means, or is used when the scope is not known in the beginning. You have just high level ideas. And when you move forward, the ideas may change or replace the existing ideas. The priorities can change. the problems or solutions can change. So in that context, we use agile methodology. So agile methodology is applicable in all these 10 knowledge areas. So I will start from scope management. Scope management means that what you are going to deliver, what is the outcome. And in order to understand the outcome, you need to understand the problem, right? So now I'm going to the details. So we are discussing scope management. As I told you, there are 10 knowledge areas. So this is a knowledge area. Under that knowledge area, we have 6 processes. So remember, PMP has 10 knowledge areas. Each knowledge area has processes. Some knowledge area, 6 processes. Some knowledge area, 3 processes. Some knowledge area, 7 processes. So total there are 49 processes. This is your whole PMP. In the whole course, we are supposed to discuss every process one by one. And exam questions will come from there. So under scope management, we have 6 processes. Plan, high-level planning, collect requirements. Requirements means understanding the problems. Defining the scope. Scope means understanding the or agree or discuss the solutions. WBS. Can anyone tell me what is WBS? Very famous term.
So this one basically they use for last for cost control any department. I forget the
Work
full
breakdown
form.
structure. This is basically a decomposition of the scope into smaller manageable pieces so that we can effectively plan and control. Cost control is one of the benefit of making a WBS, right? So for example, as I said, PMP, it's a P or we say project management. It's a huge subject. To make it simpler, we say distribute it in 10 knowledge areas: scope, time, cost, quality, resource. So that when we are discussing, we are focusing on one chapter, one knowledge area, one concept at a time. So this breakdown of project management into 10 knowledge area is an example of a WBS of project management itself. So similarly, when you are making a building, you say foundation, superstructure, substructure, finishing. So when you are discussing foundation only, it becomes simpler for you. So you plan piece by piece and you integrate to make the whole plan. So this is the main reason of making a WBS to simplify the project. So I'm not going to discuss all the terms, just important terms here. Requirement, scope. Requirement means problem, scope means solution. WBS is the decomposed scope to make it simpler. And one more term here. Scope management focuses on what? What means when we are doing a project, once it will be done, finished, completed, what will be in front of us as an output? So what is the deliverable? So scope means what in this way? Or scope focuses on what is the outcome of the project. Schedule management focuses on how. So what means what we will produce? How means how we will produce. So when we say how we will produce, we define activities. or tasks. Activities and tasks are same. We sequence activities. Sequence means arrange the activities and finish to start relationship, start to start, start to finish to finish. We estimate individual activity durations. We develop the schedule. So this is the concept of schedule management. Then cost management. Cost management, we have already list of activities A1, A2, A3 up till AN. Their durations are given 2 days, 1 day, 5 day, 12 days. We somewhere else under another knowledge area, we do the estimations that this activity needs 1 labor or 2 labor, 1 crane. This needs pipes, cement. So just like this, we have resource estimations done. So 2 labor into 2 days, and each day we will work 8 hours, so 16 into per hour rate. So we just do this multiplication, duration into resources, rates. We get an idea about the activity cost. And when we sum the activity cost of all the activities, we get an idea about the project cost. So this is the concept of costing and budgeting. Then we have quality management. Under quality management, we have quality assurance, QA, and quality control, QC. Quality is QC for if I first explain you the QC concept. If you go to any shop, you purchase any electronics, any box, you see on that box it is written QC checked or QC passed. Right? So the purpose of QC is to check if the finished product or produced deliverable is presentable to the customer or not. QC will check it. If they find it fit, they will stamp it. It can go to the market or you can deliver it to the customer. If they say no, reject it. Make it again or fix the problem. This is the concept of QC. So QC in easy wording, QC is to find defects. Any question from anyone on this concept? Very easy concept. That purpose of QC is to find the defects. Clear for everyone or any confusion? Purpose of QA. Can anyone tell me purpose of QA?
Basically, this one's a quality alert need to ready for like inspection.
QA, purpose of QA is to avoid the defects. The purpose of QC is to find the defects. Purpose of QA is to avoid the defects. Right? So this is the difference between QC and QA. Resource management. There are 3 types of resources: manpower, machine, and material. So we estimate these resources, we arrange these resources, then the manpower needs development, training, conflict management, motivation, demotivation. So these things come under development and management. So these are called as resource management. Communication management, different stakeholders on the project. When we use term stakeholder means anyone, any individual, any organization, any team, any department, any company, any regulatory body, any ministry, anyone who can positively or negatively impact the project or get impacted by the project, he is a stakeholder, right? He is a stakeholder. So different stakeholders need to share information, need to produce information, need to receive information. So different stakeholders need different information in different frequency, daily, weekly, monthly, quarterly, in different format, written, oral, WhatsApp, SMS, hard copy, graph, table, text. So different people need different information in different format. So this is called as communication management. Risk management. There are two main terms, risk and issue. Risk is something that may or may not happen in future. खतरा जिसको कहते हैं ना खतरा इम्कान. So any event that may or may not happen, हो भी सकता है नहीं भी हो सकता, that is called as a risk. Issue is something that has already happened. So if I say there some of my team member may leave during the execution, this is a risk. If I say my team member has already left, this is an issue. Or if I say, let's say, as I told you, the training is starting on 18th of July, inshallah. Just as an example, is it possible that 18th of July it's a bad weather, heavy rain, and due to the heavy rain there is a power failure, internet failure, and we may not be able to conduct the class? Is it possible or not possible? What do you think? Anyone? What do you think?
Sir, anything can be possible. Anything we cannot
It's possible,
say about
right?
anything. Yeah, in future, what can be happen, we cannot consider now.
So if it is possible, it's a risk. So if we say how likely it will happen, so if I say out of very high, high, medium, low, very low, so how likely it will happen? So maybe in my city, I'm currently in Lahore, so July is the rainy season. So maybe the likelihood is high. Maybe it's high chances that during heavy rain there is a power failure. So it is possible. So maybe high probability, and if it happens, we may have to postpone the class or cancel the class. We may have to schedule it again. So maybe for some of you it's okay, for some of you might be big impact. So what we are doing right now, we are actually doing qualitative analysis. So when you just rank the risk in terms of high, medium, low, it's a qualitative analysis. But when you try to rank it in terms of that if this happens, there will be a loss of 10 days or $5,000, it is called as quantitative analysis. Plan risk responses. In your offices, you might have seen fire extinguishers, smoke detectors, alarms. All these things are risk responses. So we identify the risk, we perform qualitative analysis, quantitative analysis, we do the risk responses. All these things come under risk management. Procurement management. Procurement management means that when we involve other companies in our work, due to any reason, maybe the customer does not have enough expertise or does not have time, or it is cost effective to give to some other company, or we rent the resources or we purchase the resources, we rent the manpower, we purchase the machines, we rent the machines. So all these things come under procurement management. Stakeholder management, as I told you, anyone who can positively impact the project or negatively impact the project or get impacted by the project is a stakeholder. We need to identify, we need to plan for those also. Integration management means change in one area may impact all the other areas also. If scope is changing, time and cost may be impacted, or even risk or quality can also be impacted. So this is the purpose of integration management. Whenever we start a project, we call it as initiating. Once we initiate a project, we make the plan. Detailed plan for all the areas, scope, time, cost, quality, everything. And here if no, I'm not mentioned here. So planning is for all the knowledge areas, including quality, including communication, including risk. And once we make the plan, we present it to the top management, customer. We get some objections, criticism, suggestions, revisions, constraints, and eventually we get it approved, and it is called as a baseline plan. Once the plan is baseline, we start execution. When the execution is started, we start monitoring and controlling. We keep on comparing that what was approved and what is happening right now. Right? What was approved and what is happening right now. The difference between, if there is no difference, wonderful. That means things are going as per plan. If there is a difference, that difference is called as a variance. That difference is called as a variance. If that variance is small, we can ignore. If that variance is big, we need to replan. So this cycle continues, and when the whole project or the deliverables are done, we go to the closing processes. So this is the concept of this project management. I quickly gave it to you as there were not many questions from your side, so that's why we have finished it before time than what I expected. So once again, just in case in the beginning someone was not here, joined late, this is going to be the schedule of the full course, inshallah. And next free webinar, same presentation will be on 5th of July, just in case you want to invite some of your friends and you know that there is a good group discount also. So maybe you want to inform some of your colleagues that join the webinar, free webinar. If you like, you can register for the full course. It will be on 5th of July, inshallah. The fee of the course and for the recording, you can send me a message tomorrow, not today. I will share the PDF and the recording on the, you can contact me on this number. Fee for the full course, if you pay in Pakistani bank, because if you send to me in Pakistani bank, there is no VAT on that, no field charges on that. So that's why I am giving that discount to the person who is sending the fee. If you pay in Saudi bank, 900 Riyal, this is after discount. So 750 if you pay in Pakistani bank, 900 Riyal if you pay in Saudi bank. If you register as a group of 3 or more, 500 if you pay per person if you pay in Pakistani bank, or 600 if you pay in Saudi bank. If you register as a group of 5 or more, fee is same, but additionally I will give you recorded or live. If there is any plan in near future, I will give you free Primavera complimentary course as well. So that's it from my side. If you have any question, if anyone wants to leave, no problems. You in future, inshallah, if anyone wants to stay and ask any question, please feel free to ask me. इंग्लिश उर्दू पंजाबी जिसमें दिल करता है आप पूछना चाहें पूछ सकते हैं यस प्लीज, एनीवन?
सर थैंक यू वेरी मच,
ये
आपने
वेलकम।
बहुत अच्छे से एक्सप्लेन किया। और
अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह।
इंशाल्लाह मैं कोशिश भी करूंगा कि मैं अपने साथ अपने कोलीग्स को शामिल करके, तो ये
इंशाल्लाह।
हमारे लिए बहुत इजी रहेंगे। और
इंशाल्लाह।
कोलीग ग्रुप स्टडीज होंगी इंशाल्लाह।
इंशाल्लाह। इंशाल्लाह, वेलकम।
सर मेरे सर दो क्वेश्चंस हैं। फर्स्ट
जी
सर,
जी।
अभी जो आपने डिस्कस किया सर, जो हमारा इनकी जो आपने स्कोप डिस्कस किया है, जो हमारा पीएमपी का 11 सर आपने एलिमेंट्स डिस्कस किए।
जी जी।
तो उसमें सर जैसे हमारा स्कोप मैनेजमेंट का था, रिस्क मैनेजमेंट, प्रोक्योरमेंट मैनेजमेंट। तो सर मेरा ये आपसे जस्ट क्वेश्चन है, तो
जी जी।
इसमें वन एलिमेंट, हाउ मेनी एक्टिविटीज लाइक ऑब्जेक्ट्स, सो स्मॉल और बिगर, जस्ट कैन यू डिफाइन सर?
नहीं, आपका क्वेश्चन में समझ नहीं आया आखिर से।
ये कहना चाह रहा हूँ, जैसे अभी आप देखिए प्रोजेक्ट स्कोप मैनेजमेंट, ठीक है सर।
ठीक है।
जब हम डिटेल में जाएं तो
तो
जैसे हम
उसमें छह
इसमें
प्रोसेस
हम,
हैं। उसमें छह
हाँ
प्रोसेस
सिक्स
हैं।
प्रोसेस
हम्म।
डिफरेंट रहेंगे, हर किसी में सिक्स सिक्स है।
नहीं नहीं, वो मैंने बताया ना कि अब इसमें 6 हैं। स्केड्यूल में
हाँ
भी 6 हैं। कॉस्ट मैनेजमेंट में 4 हैं। क्वालिटी
ठीक है।
मैनेजमेंट में
तो
3
इसमें
है।
ठीक है सर, सर प्लीज, जैसे अभी फर्ज करें इसमें अभी सिक्स है, ये इसमें फोर, एक पे सर थोड़ा रुकेंगे आप।
जी जी।
इसमें सर जैसे भी क्वालिटी मैनेजमेंट में सर एक में जैसे प्लान शेड्यूल मैनेजमेंट, इसमें सर कितनी एक्टिविटीज रहेंगी इनसाइड डिटेल में?
नहीं, 6 प्रोसेस हैं यहाँ पे। हम एक्टिविटी का वर्ड ही गलत है यूज करना।
नहीं सर,
6
इसको हम
प्रोसेस हैं।
डिटेल में डिस्कस, हाँ इसको डिटेल में डिस्कस नहीं करेंगे बाद में हम?
नहीं नहीं, बिल्कुल करेंगे। मैंने कहा तो कोर्स में करना ही यही डिस्कस का, ये यही जो अभी आपको 1 मिनट में बोला मैंने, ये 3 घंटे में हम बोल डिस्कस करेंगे। हम एक एक प्रोसेस को डिस्कस करेंगे।
ठीक सर, ठीक ठीक।
ठीक है। कि जैसे अब एस्टिमेट एक्टिविटी ड्यूरेशन है, कैसे करते हैं, उसकी टेक्निक्स हैं। वो टेक्निक्स डिस्कस करेंगे हम। ठीक।
अच्छा सर, जैसे हम ये सब कर लेंगे उसके बाद, जैसे हमारा 3 अगस्त को है हमारा लास्ट, तो उसके यानी कि इसमें सर हम ये भी डिस्कस करेंगे, उसके बाद आप सर प्रैक्टिस कराएंगे क्वेश्चंस की, क्या इनका क्राइटेरिया रहेगा?
वो इसी दौरान ही कराएंगे। ये इन्हीं क्लासेस में ही तकरीबन रफली 200 क्वेश्चंस हम करेंगे। लेकिन उसके बाद जब आप सेल्फ स्टडी करेंगे, तो उस वक्त आपको मैं मजीद क्वेश्चंस दूंगा जो कि आपने खुद ही प्रैक्टिस करने हैं। उनके आंसर्स दिए होंगे, रीजंस दिए होंगे, वो आपने खुद ही प्रैक्टिस करना है।
अच्छा खुद
ठीक है।
ही।
हाँ, क्लास में सिर्फ आपको फ्लेवर देने के लिए, आइडिया देने के लिए डिस्कस करेंगे 200 क्वेश्चंस। लेकिन आइडियली एग्जाम के लिए आपको 2000 क्वेश्चंस कम से कम प्रैक्टिस करने चाहिए।
सर ये ट्रेनिंग कितने दिन की होगी? सॉरी,
आप
कितने
लग,
दिन,
जी
कितने
जी।
दिन की ट्रेनिंग है? और एक दिन के अंदर कितने हावर की ट्रेनिंग होगी ये?
आप लगता है ना शुरू में थे ना आखिर में थे। ये मैंने 2 दफा दिखाया है, शुरू में भी दिखाया है और आखिर में भी दिखाया है। ये स्केड्यूल है इसका, आपको नजर आ रहा है स्क्रीन पे?
जी।
हाँ, ये स्केड्यूल है इसका। 9 दिन की ट्रेनिंग है। टाइमिंग लिखे हुए हैं, फ्राइडे सैटरडे को 5-5 घंटे की है, संडे को 3 घंटे की है। ठीक हो गया? कोई और क्वेश्चन किसी का है तो पूछ लीजिए।
अच्छा सर, एक तो जैसे भी सर फर्ज करें हम इसको जो है हम आपको डन कर देते हैं कि हमें एडमिशन लेना है आपके साथ, हम स्टार्ट करेंगे इंशाल्लाह।
इंशाल्लाह।
तो हम कल सर इंशाल्लाह हम आपके साथ फाइनल कर लेते हैं। तो सर जो इससे रिलेटेड मटेरियल रहेगा आप हमें अभी यानी कि डायरेक्टली प्रोवाइड करेंगे,
नहीं,
या जब जैसे जैसे
देखें अभी मैं
देंगे?
कर भी दूं ना, उसका फायदा नहीं होना, नुकसान है। ठीक है। इसीलिए मैं
ओके।
एज अ पॉलिसी वो नहीं देता। उसकी वजह ये है कि ये है थ्योरेटिकल कॉन्सेप्ट्स। ठीक है। आप अगर पहले इसको मेरे लेक्चर में अटेंड कर लेंगे, फिर पढ़ेंगे तो समझ आएगी। आप उससे पहले जब पढ़ेंगे ना, तो वो गलत कॉन्सेप्ट्स आपके जहन में बैठ जाएंगे। ठीक है। फिर वो आपको क्लास में टकराएंगे कि मैं तो कुछ कर रहा था, आपके जहन में कुछ बैठ गया। तो इसीलिए आइडियली जो सीक्वेंस है, वो ये कि पहले टीचर से आप सुन लें एक दफा कॉन्सेप्ट्स हैं क्या, उसके बाद पढ़ लें। तो इसलिए पहले मटेरियल देने का फायदा नहीं, नुकसान है। ठीक है। क्लासेस के साथ साथ मैं देता जाऊंगा।
ठीक सर। अच्छा सर, 3 अगस्त को हमारा जैसे फाइनल हो जाता है, उसके बाद सर अगर हमें कुछ क्लेरिफिकेशन चाहिए, कुछ कंफ्यूजन है, तो उसमें सर सपोर्ट करेंगे आप सर?
यार वो आपको अभी लग रहा है कि चाहिए होगी। ठीक है। एक तो हमारा व्हाट्सएप ग्रुप जो होता है ना, वो लाइव रहता है। ठीक है ना। अगर
ठीक
कोई
है
है भी
ठीक
तो आप
है।
साथी हैं, कोलीग्स हैं, एक दूसरे से डिस्कस करें व्हाट्सएप ग्रुप पे। आपने कुछ अच्छी तरह पढ़ा है, किसी और बंदे ने कुछ अच्छी तरह पढ़ा है, उसने किसी और एंगल से उसको ज्यादा अच्छी तरह सोचा है, तो मोस्टली लोग एक दूसरे का जवाब खुद ही दे देते हैं। ना दे सकें, जरूरत पड़े तो मैं भी पार्टिसिपेट कर लेता हूँ, लेकिन आमतौर पे इस तरह की नौबत आती नहीं है। ट्रेनिंग में इनफ डिटेल होती है, उसके बाद आपको जो बुक्स दी जाएंगी उसमें इनफ डिटेल्स होंगी, तो इसीलिए उस तरह से कुछ रहते नहीं। हाँ, कुछ प्रैक्टिस क्वेश्चंस डिस्कस हो जाते हैं, कॉन्सेप्ट्स डिस्कस करने की जरूरत नहीं पड़ती। प्रैक्टिस क्वेश्चंस डिस्कस हो जाते हैं कि यार मेरी नज़र में इसका आंसर ये बांध रहा था, बुक कह रही है कि ये आंसर है, तो क्यों है। तो वो उस तरह की जरूरत पड़ जाती है कभी कभार, तो वो ग्रुप व्हाट्सएप के लाइव रहते हैं, उसमें आप कर सकते हैं। ठीक है, मेरी जरूरत होगी तो मैं भी कभी कभार जवाब दे देता हूँ।
ओके सर।
Ahmed, I mentioned that I will give you the PDF books also and exam practice questions also, so that will be the mode of learning. Any other question from anyone? अगर नहीं है तो can we close the session? Okay, I guess no more questions. So see you in future, inshallah. Assalamu alaikum.
वालेकुम सलाम।
वालेकुम सलाम।